Hey guys, Nick Miller today from Mark Supply Company. Today I have for you a 2020 Bobcat T76 rubber track skid steer loader. This unit is cab, heat, air, joystick, 2-speed, power quick attach. It does have your wide track on it. We just put brand new tracks on this. Factory Bobcat 80-inch heavy duty bucket. Suspension seat. It's actually air ride, heated seat. Does have the Deluxe dash in it with the radio in the dash. I do believe it has 7-pin. We'll show you that in a second. Very, very nice machine. 2,158 hours, and it was very well cared for. All the white paint is 100% original. Cab is all original. The track frames we painted does have the 5-link torsion suspension. So this is a 74 horsepower machine. They weigh 10,250 pounds. You have no DEF fluid in this. Very nice machine. So this is the big brother to the T76. But a very nice, clean machine. Does have the backup camera in it. And it is a nice, original machine. Very happy to own it. We're going to show you right back here. We're going to take you completely around this machine. You can see the back door is in very, very nice shape. There's one scuff here and a scuff over here. Other than that, very straight. The louvers are very straight. A machine can be told a lot about, or I can tell a lot about a machine by the back door and the back corners. Again, in here you have your 74 horsepower. That is a Doosan D230 or 24 engine. Apologize. 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine. There is no DEF fluid, and they're meeting emissions with no DPF on these. They just have a dock style muffler. What you see here, 2156, we changed all the filters and oils on this machine, all OEM Bobcat, clear down to there's a cartridge little filter here for your fuel, fan filter, air, engine oil, hydraulic, hub oils, 2,156 hours, MSC on those filters, all represents Mark Supply Company. So we do that here. I know that there's a lot of guys out there today that are advertising that they're certifying machines and it's through the shop, but then when you read the fine print, they don't service anything. What's through the shop mean whenever you don't service anything? But that's my 2 cents. We changed every filter and oil, again, including hub oils, all OEM Bobcat product. Underneath here is going to be your cooling package. So your radiator, your condenser, which your condenser for the AC is over here. They did make that where that will tilt up to get a lot more access to your engine. H-frame's nice. All the paint's original on that. There's absolutely no cylinder leaks whatsoever. You can see the back corners. Again, all the paint's nice and original on the white. We did do new cabin filters. Then the hydraulic breather actually for these are now a solid cap on this series. And underneath there's a vented cap. Put that in. Your hydraulic oil level is here and it's full. Again, we did do the planetary hub oils. Undercarriage, brand new tracks. They're 450 by 86 by 53s on these. So they're 18-inch wide track, 5-link suspension. Sprockets are going to probably be 80%. That's why we didn't change them. They were beautiful shape. The rear idlers, balance of the front idlers, and bottom rollers, all in excellent condition. Probably about 80% also, 75 to 80%. Very nice. Again, up front, Bobcat 80-inch heavy-duty bucket. This is the higher back track loader bucket I put on this machine. Up front here, you got your standard auxiliary hydraulics with case drain. We did put a new fitting in here. It did have a leak. Changed it. Got your power Bobcat here, and all in very good shape. There is auto level on this machine, and it will auto level up and auto level down on your return side, which is really cool. The harness for it, typical, was damaged. We went ahead and replaced it with a brand new Bobcat. Does have tinted windows. We left it that way. It's pretty cool. It actually is really nice in the machine also and operating it. All your gray paint on the cab, everything there is original. Cab door is beautiful. Very, very nice. Inside, again, you can see they did put the little band of tint there on the top. It looks really, really neat. In the machine, you are going to see you do have your cloth seat, which is heated and air ride. You do have your adjustable armrests on your joysticks. Inside here, foot pedals for just setting your feet on. You do have your foot throttle. And then you can go in your program here in your Deluxe dash, and you can set this to basically use it as a decel pedal then also, which is pretty cool. So real quick, you got your ventilated cab, ports up here for an MP3. You got your HVAC over here, okay? All your vents are in, all the windows are complete. Over here you have your Deluxe panel as far as your push to operate. You can shut the machine off. I'll get restarted here. Just wanted to show everybody that. You then have your park brake if you need to. This is your park brake release. Park brake back on. You got your selection of H pattern or ISO. You got your throttle. Then down here, this is a selection knob series, a grouping here. So if you want your camera on, we can go up and go to camera. You want to go back, you can push home, which is then going to take you to your Deluxe screen. So you got your camera, you can pair your phone to it, you can go here to the radio, you can go to your service, which you'll see that we went ahead and reset everything, next service due. We went through, did all that, so that's done. Service codes, no codes. Schedule, which it's going to go through and show you. Here's what you need to do. This is a touch screen, really nice. You can then go through and pair attachments that you're going to run with it. Settings, you can go through and change different things. Here's your machine setting. We're going to show you here, you got your drive response, 3, 2, 1, which depends on what you want for sensitivity. Speed management, you can go in and adjust for your Snail Mode. Speed drift, throttle, we have it on auto idle. Then I'll show you here on the decel, I can go ahead and throttle that up, and decel is activated. I'm letting that off, tramping it down, it's idling down. Then I can shut that off. Okay, now that doesn't work. It's taking it back to a traditional throttle. Idle, throttle. So it all depends what somebody wants. I kind of like the decel, it's kind of cool, it's like on a dozer. So you got all your gauges in, and again in over here, wiper, washer, you got your power bob attach, you got your auto level up and down. You've got your 2-speed, this is a 2-speed machine, up there's your rabbit, we'll take the rabbit off, then we're going to Snail Mode, and then it's going to allow us to bump up through our numbers there. I'll go ahead, turn the Snail Mode up and down over here on this button, and that's about it. So pretty cool. You got your float, you can slide your armrest back and forth. So we'll give the camera here back to Matt. So again, this is a nice loaded up machine. It is very clean. It was well cared for. The machine represents that, and you can see that. So we're going to fire it up. I'm going to run it around. She does everything it's supposed to do. Here we go. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and crank him up. So again, here at our company, Mark Supply, we like to get through. We do spend a pile of money on service and stuff. There again, I'm trying to go through and put stuff, make sure stuff is correct. Don't get me wrong, any used machine could have a hose blow, anything like that. You just never know. But we're trying to go through and do our service work and better to the point of we feel something is a good machine. And that's what we're very happy with this machine about. It's clean, it's nice, interior, the cab is beautiful. We do see a lot of stuff out there that, man, it's rough, and especially in the market today right now, we're seeing a lot of rough stuff. Everybody says about prices have come down. Prices have come down on junk, there's no doubt, but on nice stuff's still pretty good money. And I think that that's kind of the truth on anything. You know, for a while, the rough junk was bringing really good money, and I think that time is coming past, but we'll see. So again, these are a really big frame machine, 74 horse, so you have no def, okay, which is nice. You will find These machines take us a touch of getting used to. I absolutely love the 5-link. It has a very nice ride to it. It takes a little bit of getting used to, my opinion. But I think once you do get used to it, it really does seem to work nice. 2-speed travel. 2-speed travel. I'll tell you one thing, these things got a heat. It's unbelievable. Hook you out. Brand new tracks. Let's talk about that a minute. We run Summit Supply brand track. I've run them for a long time. We've had extremely good luck with them. Facebook people, because remember, they're always the gospel. I don't mean to say that, but there's a lot of cheaper tracks out there, but the Summit has held up really, really well for us, and that's why we keep running them. And truthfully, I know I'm paying I can buy some other brands for, but we've had a good relationship with them, and I've really liked their product, so that's why we continue to use them. Okay, and again, you do get what you pay for in a track. There's a reason the other ones are cheaper. I feel that they have the quality versus the other brands. But there again, that's me. It's my 2 cents. We did put back on the OEM style C-Lug. I like them. I think they have a very good ride. There's guys that are into zigzag. There's guys that are into the stagger block. I feel that the C-Lug, and there's a reason why Bobcat puts those on as an OEM. It's probably the lug or the track pattern that has the best all-around capabilities. Fireball touchdown. Now, we're in H pattern, so curl, uncurl, up, down is all in this right hand. I'm going to go ahead and switch you to H pattern. I'm going to shut the heat off, and we're going to reset. So now, this is going to steer on this side, steer on this side. We're going to uncurl, curl, boom, up, down, okay? So there you see that the H pattern works. We're now going to select ISO. We're going to reset. We're going back to curl, uncurl, up, down. We're going to go back to reverse, forward, right, left. There again, we just like to show you that everything works. That's how we do things here. So again, this is a 2020 year model machine. Cab heat air joystick 2-speed, deluxe dash panel. Always make sure that your bucket latched. You do have the AM/FM radio in it. You do have power Bobcats. You have the auto level and auto return, which I'm going to show you here. So there we're going to auto level out, and then it's also going to bring that back, which is nice. If you're loading trucks all day, it's a nice feature to have. You got 2-speed, 2-speed out, 2-speed in, 2-speed out again. Now we're going to go ahead and go to Snail Mode once, and I'm going to stroke full forward, and it's just going to keep slowing you down. You see that I'm at 16, I'm at 10, 6, clear to 1. You see we're just at a crawl. I'll reverse. 20, 38, 40, 56, 57, clear up to 99. Okay, so that's your Snail Mode. Speed management is what that's actually called. Now, there I'm using my Decell pedal, and I'm bringing it back up. So if you were a dozer guy, and you are used to that, you can use that Decell pedal. Now we're going to throw it back up. That's all there is to it. Works pretty nice. I think it's a nice feature that Bobcat has. Again, air ride suspension seat. This is a very nice, clean machine. Factory Bobcat bucket, auto idle, cab heat, air. You got your auto level. Forgot to show you there. All the lights work. Machine's complete. OEM Bobcat door, OEM Bobcat bucket, brand new 18-inch wide tracks. They will stretch a little wee bit when they're first brand new, so we adjusted them to what is in the manual. So you'll run them a little bit. They're going to stretch just a touch. Top them off. Traditional grease cylinder in here in that door. Again, white paint's all original. Gray paint is original other than the track frames. 5-link suspension. 74 horse, weighs 10,000 pounds, 10,250 pounds. I think right around 2,900 pounds is the lifting capacity on these machines. Very nice machine. I really, you know, when I first bought my first R series, I didn't know what to think. Really starting to like these machines. It just takes some getting used to. It's kind of a little change from the, you know, the M's or the K series machines, but there's a lot of nice features we like. Truthfully, there's a lot of things like the quick attach on these is so much heavier. Where they've put the pin bosses in the booms is heavier. Seems to be a lot less problems there. But again, really like this machine. Very clean, ready to go to work. 814-658-3066. If you have any questions, want to come see it yourself in person, do so. We'll gladly show it to you. This is why we take the time here to do service work, is so that we have a good quality product out the door. I do not buy equipment at auction sales. You won't ever see me post equipment or advertise stuff with an auction tag hanging on it, because we don't buy that stuff. This was a private-owned piece that we purchased. Again, really nice machine. Any questions, 814-658-3066. As always, thanks for checking out Mark Supply Company. Have a great day.